Got paid Friday. By Tuesday, you had less than $200 left, and you didn't even do anything crazy. This video is for you, not because you're bad with money, because nobody ever taught you the order. Meet Marcus, 36 years old, $4,000 take home a month, 2 kids, credit card debt. He thought he just needed a raise. He didn't. By the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how he ended up on track for over $500,000 in retirement without earning a single extra dollar. He just followed 5 steps in the right order. Think about the last time you got paid. You covered your bills, maybe moved something to savings, maybe didn't, and 10 days later, the money was just gone. You weren't splurging, weren't making reckless decisions, just gone. That feeling isn't a money problem, it's an order problem. Most people treat their money like a buffet. A little here, a little there, bills, spending, maybe some savings if anything's left. Same energy as a Tuesday night all you can eat. Same regret the next morning. Here's a better picture. Imagine money like water flowing through a series of containers. Each one fills before water overflows to the next. Try to fill them all at once and you get a trickle everywhere. Nothing fills up. Fill them in order. Each one reaches the top, then the overflow moves forward naturally. That's the money priority order. This isn't new. Financial planners have used versions of this for decades, but nobody sat most of us down and explained it simply. Not our parents, not our schools. That gap is expensive. This system works on $3,000 a month, works on $7,000 a month, works whether you're in debt or just starting out. You don't need to earn more to start. You need to order better. Step 1, protect your baseline. Before you save a single dollar, before you invest a single cent, you need to know exactly what it costs you to survive. Not to live well, to survive. Essential expenses only: rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, basic transportation, health insurance, minimum debt payments. That's it. Streaming, gym memberships, dining out, those aren't on this list. They may matter to your happiness, but they're not your baseline. Here's what most people never realize. If you don't know your baseline number, you can't make any other financial decision correctly. It's like trying to fill a gas tank without knowing its size. Open your notes app right now. Write down every essential monthly expense. Add them up. That total is your baseline number. Protect it first, always. For most people taking home $3,000 to $5,000 a month, this number lands somewhere between $1,500 and $2,500. Don't guess, know your exact number. Then automate those payments wherever you can. Remove the decision entirely. When your baseline is protected, financial stress gets quieter. You stop wondering if you can pay rent because you know you can. That mental energy gets redirected toward building. Step 2, build your starter emergency fund. Not 3 months, not 6 months, just $1,000. It's a number you can actually reach fast, and it covers most common financial emergencies without touching a credit card. Car repair, dentist bill, broken appliance. Studies show most emergency expenses land under $800. $1,000 covers them. And this fund lives in a separate savings account, not your checking. A dedicated account you do not touch unless it's a real emergency. Job loss, unexpected medical bill, emergency travel, yes. Flash sale, weekend trip, no. Temporarily redirect every non-essential dollar toward this one goal. This is a sprint, not a marathon. Every time an emergency hits without this cushion, you reach for a credit card charging 22%. $1,000 in a savings account is money actively working to prevent debt. Step 3, eliminate high-interest debt. High-interest debt is anything above 7%, roughly the long-term inflation-adjusted return of a diversified stock index fund. Here's the logic. If your debt costs more than your investments will likely return, paying it off is your investment. If you're carrying a credit card at 22% while investing hoping for 8% returns, you're losing 14 percentage points every single year. not breaking even, actively losing. Here's what Focus actually does. $3,000 in credit card debt at 20%. Minimum payments of $75 a month. That takes over 5 years to pay off and costs you nearly $2,000 in interest. $300 a month, paid off in under a year, under $300 in interest. Same debt, nearly 4 years faster, over $1,600 saved. That is what Focus does. You cannot out-invest high-interest debt. List every debt above 7%. Then pick your payoff strategy, avalanche, highest interest rate first, mathematically optimal, snowball, smallest balance first, quick wins that keep you going. The best method is the one you'll actually stick with. Car loan at 4%, regular payments, no panic. Mortgage at 5 or 6, you're fine. Anything above 7, that's your target. Get it gone. Step 4, build your full emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, saved and accessible. Jobs get cut. Health problems arrive without warning. Most people who skip this step end up right back in debt the moment something goes wrong. Your emergency fund turns a financial crisis into a temporary inconvenience. Without it, any of those events can spiral you backward. With it, you have something more valuable than money. You have time. Time to find a new job without desperation. Time to make good decisions instead of urgent ones. If your essential expenses are $2,000 a month, your target is $6,000 to $12,000. 6 months for stable salaried work, 12 if you're self-employed in a volatile industry or supporting a family. This money lives in a high-yield savings account, not your checking account, and not the stock market, where it can lose 20% right when you need it most. Security first, optimization second. Never swap these. Step 5, put your money to work. Your baseline is protected. Starter cushion is in place. High interest debt is gone. Full emergency fund is funded. Every extra dollar you earn is now actually free, not tied to debt, not one emergency away from going backward. Here's the investing order. First, capture your full employer 401k match. If your employer matches your contributions, put in enough to get every single dollar. This is free money. No stock, no fund offers a guaranteed 50% same-day return. If you're not capturing the full match, you're leaving free money on the table every single month. Second, open a Roth IRA if you qualify by income. Money goes in after taxes, and qualified withdrawals in retirement can come out completely tax-free. In 2026, you can contribute up to $7,500 a year if you're under 50. Start with what you can, even $100 a month. Keep it simple. A low-cost index fund tracking the S&P 500. Don't chase individual stocks. Don't jump in and out based on headlines. And here's where most people stop. Don't. Third, increase your 401k contributions beyond the match up to the annual limit of $23,500 if you can get there. Most people won't hit that, and that's fine. Contribute as much as you reasonably can. Fourth, if money remains, open a taxable brokerage account. No special tax advantages, but it's still compounding and building long-term wealth. Aim for 15% of your gross income toward retirement. On $60,000 a year, that's $750 a month. If that feels like too much, start with 5%. Increase by 1% every time you get a raise. By the time you're 40, you'll barely notice because it grew right alongside your income. The biggest factor in your long-term wealth isn't which stocks you pick. It's how long your money has to grow. Start now, increase later, stay consistent. Now let's make this real. Remember Marcus, 36, 4,000 take home, 2 kids, credit card debt. He calculates his baseline, rent $1,400, utilities $150, groceries $350, car payment $250, insurance $120, health insurance $200, minimum credit card payment $45. Total baseline $2,515. That leaves $1,485 each month. Step 2, he saves $500 a month toward the starter fund Done in 2 months. Step 3, he redirects everything toward the credit card. Cleared in about 6 weeks. 3.5 months in, Marcus has a starter emergency fund and zero high-interest debt on a $4,000 take-home with 2 kids. Step 4, he saves $1,000 a month toward the full emergency fund, hits his 3-month target in 7.5 months. Step 5, his employer matches 50% on his first 6% of contributions. Marcus puts in $200 a month, his employer adds $100. He opens a Roth IRA and adds $150 a month. Total investing, $450 a month. He still has over $1,000 left for variable spending. Life isn't miserable. He's just ordered. $450 a month at 7% over 30 years, over $540,000. From a $4,000 take home with 2 kids starting at 36. He just followed the order. One last thing, and this is the most common mistake I see. Investing while carrying high interest debt. Here's the reality. Over a full year of investing $200 a month at 8%, you'd earn roughly $100 in returns. At the same time, $2,000 in credit card debt at 22% is costing you over $400 a year in interest. You are losing over $300 a year holding this pattern. The fix: pause investing, accept capturing any employer match, and redirect everything toward the debt. For most people, this pause is weeks or months. When you come back with more money and no anchor around your ankle. The pause was worth every day. Here is your 1-sentence takeaway. The fastest way to stop feeling financially behind isn't earning more. It's using what you already earn in the right order. 5 steps, done in sequence. Protect your baseline, build your starter emergency fund, eliminate high interest debt, build your full emergency fund, invest, employer match first, Roth IRA second, more 401k third, brokerage fourth. You don't need a finance degree. You don't need to earn more than you earn right now. You just need to follow the order. Before you close this video, open your Notes app and write down your baseline number. Every essential expense, add it up right now. The moment you know what it truly costs you to survive each month, you know exactly where your first dollar should go. That's the beginning of the order. And the order changes everything. Tell me in the comments, which step are you starting on? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? No judgment, just be honest with yourself. Knowing where you are is the first step to getting somewhere better. If you found this helpful, please like the video and follow for more. See you in the next one.